go. Salute to the tribe. What's going on? TikTok, YouTube, what's happening? Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. No further ado, it's raining outside. Let's do this.
Majority of women out here are broken and are looking for a man to save them. A lot of women got mommy issues. A lot of women got daddy issues. A lot of women got baggage. And they want their man to be able to solve all their issues. Oh, I want you to make me feel loved. I want you to help me heal my childhood trauma. I want you to validate me. The list goes on and on of all the things that they want from their man. A lot of these women don't heal from anything. They haven't healed from their childhood trauma, from the daddy not being there, from the mama not being there. They haven't healed from the first boyfriend ever that did them wrong or that cheated on them. They haven't dealt with anything, and that's why they get with a man who is fine, don't got no problems, don't got no issues. They get with him, start going through his phone, start giving him a headache, start treating him bad, start being rude and disrespectful to him because they're not comfortable with how stable-minded he is. They're used to chaos. So they don't see you operating in chaos, and so now they gotta inflict chaos upon you so that they can feel like they're on the same playing field. Majority of women out here are broken and are looking for...
If you got a good man or you want a good man, it's three things you're gonna have to control: your attitude, your emotions, and your mouth. Those things are non-negotiables for good men. When I say your attitude, I mean it. Yes, you could be upset about something, but if you think this man finna chase you and try to pry you open to figure out why you're upset or what he did, he gonna do it. That man gonna leave you alone. Your emotions, you gonna have to have emotional stability. I'm telling you, because a man, he ain't finna deal with no woman who always upset about the smallest stuff. He ain't gonna do it. When I say that man will leave you on red, your mouth. You can't talk to that man any kind of way. That's a good man, baby. He know his worth just like you do. And if you think you gonna talk to him and try to tear him down and treat him like he a little boy, okay, alright. Also, within your mouth, you can't do all that fussing, nagging, and complaining. He don't want to hear that. Baby, good men are strict. Whereas you used to having the control, good men, baby, they ain't gonna put up with it. And if you really want a good man and you want to marry him, you will want to work on these things anyway.
The older generation of women are sabotaging the younger generation of women so they can end up like them. So they can end up alone and single and die alone with cats. The older generation of women are sabotaging the younger.
Listen, don't nobody want no overly friendly partner. And when I say don't nobody want an overly friendly partner, I don't mean I want my person going out there being mean to everybody, being rude to everybody. No. But nobody should have you the same way I do. Nobody should be able to experience you, get on a deep level, know anything. Nobody should be able to break you down in no type of way like I can. And that's the beauty in exclusivity. It's the same way with men and women. Don't no man want a woman that's friendly in everybody's face. Baby, you would do anything with anybody. Anybody can have you the same way. You're not different. Nothing's different. Like, I want to feel different when I'm with my person. Like, yeah, I know ain't nobody got him like me. I know you're not getting it. Baby, you might have had a conversation. You might have had an experience, but you ain't have an experience like me. So with that being said, make sure y'all understand when y'all going out there, I got a person. I can't be out here being overly friendly. You ain't got to be mean. You ain't got to be rude, but you got to be stiff. I don't know. It done been plenty of times I've been out in the world interacting, and you could just tell a man got somebody. Like, that's what's up. I really respect that. And it's the same way with women. You could just tell they got somebody. They carry themselves in a specific way. I'm too exclusive to be doing this. I'm too exclusive for you to experience me like this. I got something. Hashtag exclusivity. And let's be real. All of us people out there done experience somebody that's too friendly. Listen, don't nobody want no...
I'm getting better with it. Quick with the draw. Good Lord. What is going on over here? Busting it wide open.
Dating and marrying a single mother who had 4 kids and had multiple baby dads all within a 2-month time. She didn't have a great job making a lot of money, and she was always broke. When I go over to a place, it was always trash. There was toys and junk. I was a single man with no kids and ended up dating and marrying a single mother who had 4 kids.
Wow.
A lot of you pretty girls will never get married. You will have many boyfriends throughout your life, but never get a husband. Do you know why? Because of your attitude and lack of respect. If you are thinking, oh, I have attitude and I'm not respectful, how do I get boyfriends? Well, let me burst your bubbles. Boyfriends are only there for one thing: They enter it and then they go. At the same time, a husband wants a respectful wife. So if you are single and you are the prettiest girl you know, and you think every other girl is unattractive, and yet these unattractive girls are married and you are not, well, girlfriend, chances are those unattractive girls have better attitudes and are respectful, and you are not. A lot of you pretty girls will never get married.
You know, anything overly freaky or nefarious that I hear about Unc does not surprise me for one reason and one reason alone. I don't care what race of man you are. If you shave everything else on your face, but you keep this patch of hair...
Bro, you know this dude's from North Carolina, man. Oh, man, notice the details, dude. He's like, absolutely not letting nothing slide.
Right here, you are nasty. This is why I could never be a judge if anyone ever came before me with something like this. You know, anything overly freaky or nefarious.
And then my question is, have y'all been to space?
I went to the store to get a carton of eggs the other day and my wallet got held at gunpoint at the cash register. I don't think I'm in the tax bracket to be even dreaming about going to space when I haven't even explored the United States yet. I think that would be pretty cool. You know, a good place to start, don't you think? I'm not even convinced that you went to space, but if you're going to call me poor, let's not do it in these modern terms. Just say it outright.
And then my question...
Look at this, y'all. Japanese
right now I need my little shit.
And that's why I say
it's not always
and
about
that
the
is
money.
why I say get chose, don't do the choosing, like who likes you. Because guess what? You can't make a woman like you. She's gonna like you or she's not. She's gonna like you or she's not. And if she likes you, she's gonna do whatever for you. If she likes you, she's gonna bend and break all the 50-50 rule, 100% rule, this, that, and the third. If she likes you. But if she don't really like you, then you're gonna have to do all this, that, and the third. And I ain't saying you ain't gotta do it, man. If you feel like she that valuable, then go ahead and do it. I'm not doing all that though. Because the act of me doing all that subconsciously says in my mind that I'm not enough. And I'm never going to put those subconscious seeds in my mind, because then my self-image will get lesser and lesser and every area of my life will reflect that. So I'm only dealing with a woman who sees me as a prize, and then my subconscious will always know that I'm a prize and my self-image stays high. Then for the activities and the rest of my life stays high, because your self-image guides everything in life. Read Psycho Cybernetics. And that's why.
Happy birthday, baby.
The skydiving. Did y'all really skydive in it?
No, I would never skydive in my life.
Really? Oh, you go down quick.
Bungee jump.
The skydiving. Did y'all really skydive in it?
No boy put chocolate milk in a first aid kit. Hey, that's a good one. Boo look like he sell dead Christmas trees. It'll fit in the house. Senator's parents got married barefoot. Hey, that's a good one. Hey, you gotta do something. You gotta do something, Senator.
It's over.
Jay had a dream he could walk and woke up in a handstand.
Hey, we're going.
Men love bomb and tell you lies in the beginning to sleep with you fast. They tell you everything you need to hear that you want to hear. But you need to hear that ATM going. That's what you need to hear, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You don't hear that, then I don't hear nothing. I don't hear no cash being put in my hand. I don't hear no envelopes rustling with cash in it. Then I can't hear him. Okay? That's how you keep men from trying to sleep with you and love bomb you early on into the relationship. You get that money. Men love bomb and tell you lies in the beginning.
Crazy.
To sleep with you fast. They tell you everything you need to hear that you want to hear.
Is that instead of doing girl math, he has a version called boy math, where he calculates how much money he's invested into taking girls out on dates. He calls it cost per nut. Cost per nut. Once you reach a certain level of cost per nut, you are eliminated from his repertoire because your cost is exceeding the value you bring.
So let's break down costs per nut. How much money is it costing me on a normal basis to spend time with you? So let's just say an average man has a $4,000 a month budget, and that includes food, rent, and it also includes dating. If he starts exceeding his budget, he can start looking around and say, all right, I'm spending way too much money. At the end of that month, depending on if he don't smash, and most likely he don't smash within a month, he is going to look at you and say, okay, now that I smashed, remember, post-nut clarity, where do I want to compartmentalize this woman at? Say he sees you as a liability. How can he see you later as an asset before he cuts you off? Well, it's simple. you start looking at his life. If y'all are going out to eat a lot, he's about to cut you off because y'all are going out to eat a lot. And we're talking about the average man, not a man with a lot of disposable income. We're talking about the average man. All you really have to do to become an asset and say, hey, instead of us going out all the time, how about I cook for you? Remember, your job is to bring his cost per nut down, and then he'll see you as an asset. If I'm doing way too much, spending way too much money, and I can be making money over here, I might get rid of you, especially after I don't smash. Do you see that you as a woman can't just make a blanket statement and say, oh, I'm an asset, I'm valuable? You have to see where you can fit into his life, because if not, your particular cost per nut ratio is probably going to be so high, he's going to end up getting rid of you.
Is that instead of doing girl math, he has a version.
If we give a woman the right to opt out of motherhood, should we also give a man the right to opt out of fatherhood and 18-year child support?
No, I don't know. But if a mom walks into an abortion clinic and says, you know what, I'm not feeling this, and gets an abortion, the dad has no say, why can't he opt out?
Oh, lady. You know what I'm saying?
If she was able to say...
You gonna say it again?
Women today will trade in independence to escape accountability.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's true.
If studs actually liked men, like, they would probably make some of the best girlfriends, if not wives, to men.
I believe her, y'all. I believe her. Okay? And I know my queen's probably like, oh, so you saying we ain't better than the studs? That's what you're telling us. What don't y'all get? Okay, maybe I gotta sing it to you, fellas. Stop playing. Keep going.
It's a lot of studs that's going back to men.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, y'all can always come back home. If it's a line across for y'all to come back home, you can catch me in front of it like this. Come back to me. With no hezzy, okay? With no hezzy, y'all. Let's keep going.
At the end of the day, we all women. There's no way in the world that you don't find niggas attractive.
What a coincidence, because I find you attractive too. Hey, listen. I heard she from Michigan too. I just want to talk. This is the one I'm plotting on right now. Look at this right here, y'all. Watch the switch up. Ooh, wait. Damn. Okay, that's double dangerous. Dimples, okay? She aggressive too, though. Like, she just take the sports bra off and pass you one of the boobs like this.
Put it in your mouth.
And I'ma do it. I'ma do it. Okay.
If studs actually liked men.
You ain't running no red light. You need to get out of here, baby.
You're childish.
Get out of here.
It's giving immature.
It's giving 18.
It's giving grow up. It's giving ill.
Because it's just a little bit. It's just a little.
And I'm going to need you to grow up. Respectfully, grow up. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it first. Y'all heard it first.
My baby. Because, yeah. If you ain't running no red light.
You cannot continue to emasculate a man and then expect princess treatment from him. You cannot talk to him any kind of way, disrespect him, call him out his name, swing on him, tear him down constantly and never build him up, and then expect for that man to treat you like a princess. Baby, you are acting like a spoiled ass brat. He not going to tell you that, but I'm going to tell you that. You're acting like a brat. You need to sit down and take a moment and realize that this man that you're doing all this to is still being loving, caring, loyal, respectful, and doing all the things you need him to do while you're acting like this. But let me tell you what's about to happen. He's getting ready to tap out on your mentally first. When he tap out on you mentally, he gonna stop having them long conversations that he been having with you. He just gonna start saying, okay, to any and everything, and he just gonna let shit go. And when he gets completely out the door mentally, physically, he gonna leave too. Stop thinking you're the only person that have feelings inside your relationship, baby. Always remember, he have feelings too.
Are you okay?
Shit, I just tripped and fell. This isn't well, and I hit my elbow. But no, one was around, though. That's good.
7. I don't know what restaurant owner needs to hear this, but take them damn tails off the shrimp. Take the tails off the shrimp. I should be able to fork my food, put it in my mouth, chew, and swallow. Don't nobody spitting out shrimp backwards and shit like that.
An uncomfortable truth is all women are not ready to be led. I don't care how much you love her. I don't care how fine she is, how thick she is, how long y'all been together, how much you care about her, how much you want to lead her. If she not ready to be led, you ain't gonna lead shit.
Get this right. You want to be a wife, you want to get married, and you want him to act like a full-blown husband. Yet you won't take responsibility for your actions, and when you're wrong, you won't apologize. But you ready to be married? You ready to hold down a household? Get this right. You.
Baby, let me tell you something. Stop thinking a real nigga is a man with money. Baby, real comes from the heart, not the pockets. You heard it here first. Yeah.
There she go.
If your neck is grabbed from the rear, clasp your hands, turn, and the wrist.
Let me try this shit, babe.
How do you deal with an insecure woman who loves attention from social media?
You don't. Anybody that wants attention instead of respect is a red flag. Anybody that's half naked on the internet is a red flag. Anybody that is willing to flirt, touch, or sleep with just about anyone that will do nice things for them is a red flag. It's giving lack in self-esteem. It's giving lack in self-worth. It's giving lack in self-respect. And that doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you unworthy of love. It just means you aren't prepared for what a real relationship is. Mm-hmm. You want the easy dating experience. Oh, look how pretty this is. Well, what about when it's ugly? Because relationships take work. And intentional work and consistency. And sometimes you don't want to have the hard conversation, but that's what's necessary. Mm-hmm. And I personally think a relationship is only as strong as its hardest conversation. Mm-hmm. How do you go to the depths if you've never been there? Mm-hmm. How do you have a foundation if you haven't built it? Yeah. If you're building a skyscraper on top of the sand, it will most certainly crumble. So you've got to dig deep into that person to see, do they have the staying power, the foundation, and the strength to hold up whatever it is that you're willing to build, which goes back to the vetting process. So if this person, man or woman, is just seeking attention, it's a red flag. In my opinion. It's a no for me. That's a no for me, dog.
If a woman can act like a baby in a relationship with a man, then she's with a real man. Now, if she's acting like a mother, then she's with a man-child. So don't...
Y'all, Camille. Look at this. Now, what the pole cat is going on here? Bruh. Oh, I am very intrigued. She done trained her cat how to be a... Girl, where your butt at?
Boy done put a scope on the elephant gun.
Babe, let me tell you something. Now, let me fix my glasses for this one. All right. You know why they try to tell you down? They try to tell you down because they can't get up. They can't get their ass up. They hate to see you thriving. They hate to see you walking with confidence. Understand what I'm saying? They hate to see what's going on with you. It's not going on with them. What's in you is not.
I'm gonna get flagged for that.
Get this right. You want to be.
But as far as
women cannot control whether or not a man takes care of his children.
A time frame where it's easier to find good sex than it is to find good sense. Men will brag that this woman can ride on you, but she won't ride for you. Or
even I look at a woman's genetics. I look at her mother. I look at her father. I'm like, okay, they're all beat down and shit. Like, I don't know if I should be with this girl. I mean, you got to think about it because, you have this unattractive kid or this kid that is unathletic and
making it, hard for your kid in the world, man. You know what I mean? You got to look at stuff like that. I am not going to even lay with an unattractive woman, and I definitely won't be laying with no overweight woman. I'm just not going to do it. Why waste my time? Why waste her time? I'm doing it for my future, man. I'm not setting my kid up for, to be a failure. I can get a nice looking woman, attractive, so my kid can be attractive, so he or her can have a great life. Trust me, makes life a little bit easier.
A lot of women are ruining good relationships, and they think it's the other person's fault. They think they have no part to play. Oh, well, he just shut down. If he's not emotionally mature enough to communicate his feelings, then that has nothing to do with me. That's on him, and he needs to grow, and he gonna move on and be with somebody else.
That's what's going on.
And you're gonna sit there right by yourself, and you're gonna be right for the moment, but you're gonna get left in the relationship. You unload all your chaos until he's had enough, and then you try to find a new man and do the same thing. Whenever that man stops talking to you, be afraid. You see, when your man is very vocal, you better appreciate that man being straightforward, because let me tell you something, the minute that he stops talking, you need to be worried. Because either he's playing an exit strategy, he talking to somebody else, he cheating with somebody else, or he's in this relationship and he's done with you, and he's just still there. A lot of women are ruining good relationships.
Yeah, man.
Is it okay for you to go through your man's phone while he's sleeping, even though he hasn't given you a reason to feel that you have to go through it?
No.
That man ain't
Nice to meet you.
So, Izzy, I gotta know this.
Do guys still like for women to talk dirty to them?
And I gotta know this. What you doing later? What you do?
Let me tell you what my husband told me.
Everybody that.
To all the ladies that's trying to level up, let me tell you the first thing you need to do. If you're older than 25, get your hormones checked. I was trying to figure out why I don't like nobody. It was my hormones. Second thing, ladies, when you're leveling up, find a mentor that's already doing what you want to do. Invest in the stock market, ladies. Also get an IUL and get a whole life insurance policy and pay the premium, but also pay a little extra every month so that money can grow and it's protected. So level up, girls. Go to the gym. They gotta work out. I work out every day because I eat out every day. I don't cook. My husband don't cook. I know how, I just don't.
Woo! Now that's a married woman giving you some sound advice.
Yeah.
To all the ladies that's trying to...
We're gonna roll. And anyway, y'all, smash that like button. Go ahead and follow on TikTok. You know what I mean? I want to see y'all in the comments. Ladies as well. What do y'all think? Let's talk about it. Share the video.